Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time here, I am Omaira, travel agent and founder of Acceso Mágico Travel Agency. Today is part 2 of our story time, our first time in Amsterdam. Last time we talked, we were talking about when we went to eat at Amsterdam Schiphol International Airport. And like I was telling you, last time, the food was delicious. Delicious. Once we finished eating, we exit the airport, and right there, just a short ride, and our shuttle stop was right there. So it was easy peasy. We took our shuttle, and right there they tell you everything. They have like a big signs, and it says shuttle comes every 15 minutes. Many hotels have free or paying shuttles. It depends on your hotel. Ours was free, but right there in the airport there's a train station. You can take the train to many of the hotels, including Center City. There's also public transportation in the outside of the airport. Right there is the stop for the cabs. They have buses, public buses. So everything is like right there. There's not much walking or anything. Everything is so close and easy to access. Not many airports are like that, but that one is so easy. We get to our hotel. Our hotel wasn't in Center City. Again, I chose that to be like that. Our hotel was in the Hoop Draft location, which is maybe 10 minutes from the airport and about 15 to 20 minutes to Center City. So we were very centrally located. So we get there, and although it was late, like the hotel personnel, everybody was so nice and understanding. They were like, oh my god. And they were like, our food court is closed, but there's some places nearby that you can go and eat, or you can order room service. And we were like, oh my god. And what I like the most is that the hotel to me, the hotel was newly constructed, like maybe within the year, maybe less. I want to say 6 months, but I'll just go ahead and give it a year. So they give us directions. They say, take the elevator. That hotel had an elevator, many don't. They were like, take the elevator, 4th floor, to the left and then to the right, and like that. So we go in our room, and remember, we're tired, we're exhausted, and I just wanted to take a shower and go to bed. And we open the door, we go in the room, everything is dark, and we start trying to turn on the lights. And we try like every single outlet in there trying to turn on the lights, and nothing's turning on. So I grab my phone and turn on the flashlight, and we are, and oh my god, maybe 10-15 minutes after, like I said, we're tired, and now this is getting like, what. So what we do is I tell my husband, you can't do anything. But remember, it's the two of us trying to do it. So I'm like, it's like, but what if they cut the power? And I'm like, well, maybe the hotel is so new, they don't have any visitors. Of course they did cut the power. It's like, that can't happen. And I'm like, well, who knows? So he's like, should we go to the lobby and ask? And I'm like, and look like stupid people? No. I refuse to look stupid. So I'm like, we have to figure this out. So, and again, I mean, we keep we're turning everything on and off, like hitting both sides of the outlet, like, determined to find the lights, and nothing. Like, not even the TV. I'm trying to turn on the TV, nothing. And I'm like, shh. Okay, so we'll have to go to the lobby. And as I'm walking to the door, I see there's a sign behind the door, And I'm like, let me see what's in here. Oh, is that directions to turn on the lights? Yes, you need directions. Yes. Um, on the side, where the panel, where they have the outlet to turn on the lights, usually when you come in a hotel, it has like a small, like it's a square, like a small square where you have to put your hotel key in so the lights turn on. And of course, and I'm like, oops, I know how to do this. And I put my key in, and ta-da, Christmas, every light on. So we're like, oh my God, we are so stupid. And my husband is like, well, we've never been here, so what do we know? I'm like, yeah, they should have told us downstairs, because we did tell them it was our first time in Amsterdam. So anyways, we unpack whatever little things that we needed to unpack. I usually don't unpack like my whole suitcase. I just take out my toiletries and whatnot, but I don't usually take everything out of my suitcase. So we did that. We took our shower and we're like, alarm for tomorrow, night night. Our view from our room was Crocs, like the headquarters of Crocs. And oh my God, I can't remember which other one. It was like a parking lot, and then from the distance you can see the train stop too. It was kind of cool. I mean, it was interesting, to say something. After that, we just fell asleep. We slept good, whatever. Alarm went on, and we knew we had to get up. So I mentioned in the previous video, I am not a morning person unless I am on vacation. Weird, I know, but that's me. Especially when I'm at Disney World, I'm the first one to wake up. 6 o'clock in the morning, I'm up and ready to go. Alarm goes off, and we get ready, whatever. We go down. Our breakfast was included in our reservation, and they said, what did they say? European breakfast, I believe, is what they had listed in the reservation. And I'm like, maybe some English muffin, some cold English muffin, and some yucky coffee. Oh, was I mistaken? Oh, was I mistaken? I was mistaken. The best breakfast I have ever eaten, including Mickey waffles, which is my best breakfast in the whole wide world. It is now topped by Danish breakfast. It was so freaking good. Like, oh my God, I kept eating and eating. I think, I'm not gonna lie to you, that first day I had maybe 3 plates, because it's buffet style, and I had like 3 plates. I'm not even lying to you. It's weird in a way, because it's cold, but it's not cold. I mean, it's cold cuts, and it's cheese, all kinds of cheeses, one better tasting than the other one. And the ham, and the croissant, and the chocolate croissant, and oh my God, everything was. The coffee, you think our coffee is good? Oh my God, that coffee was from heaven. It was so good. Like, I usually have 2 cups of coffee in the morning, like one, once I wake up, and then maybe within 2 or 3 hours, I have another one. Oh my God, I can't even tell you how many cups of coffee I have. Hubby doesn't. He has 1, and that's it. In those days we were in Amsterdam, he had up to 3 cups daily. It was so good. The orange juice, oh God, it was everything. It was so good. But anyways, let me stop right there with the breakfast. Again, we traveled in public transportation. We asked in the lobby where was the train station. Although we can see it, we needed directions. And I knew we could always go on Google Maps and go there. But because I like to talk to people, I like for them to tell me which way to go, what's closest, what's fastest, was everything. So I asked at the lobby how to get to the train station, and they gave us directions. We followed those directions. We failed. We failed to ask if at the train station somebody spoke English. But what? We get to the train station and there's no attendance. None. Zero. It's only ticket machines. And for just one split minute, I was like, darn it, how are we going to buy the tickets? Like, we don't know Danish. And some other people came, and I hear they could speak English. So I'm like, I went to them and I'm like, we're trying to buy train tickets, but can you tell us how to do it? He's like, everything is in English. And I'm like, oh my God, thank you. So we actually walked to the machines, to the ticket machines, and yeah, it's in Danish and it's in Danish and it's in English. And it was so easy. Oh my God. Again, so easy. And like I mentioned before, there's an option to pay in euros or US dollars. So we got our tickets. You have to go up the stairs in that train station. We went up the stairs, you scan your ticket, and then you scan your tickets at the train. Like I said, there is no attendance. None. Zero. We got on the train and we got to the airport. Why I went to the airport? Because I knew from the airport is one bus that goes straight to Center City, and it's cheap. I want to say it takes about 15 minutes, and maybe in the train is faster. But since I knew the airport, like I knew we could eat there, I knew where the bus was or whatever, it was easier for me. And also in the bus, we were going across Amsterdam, the city of Amsterdam, which I wanted to see. So we go there and we start going through canals, and oh my God, their houses and their buildings, like you get the Amsterdam feel at its best, is what I can tell you. Amsterdam, I have to tell you that I loved, like I want to move to Amsterdam. I loved Amsterdam. I loved everything I love the trash from Amsterdam, which is almost non-existent. I don't want to say non-existent, but almost like 95% non-existent. But yeah, I was immediately in love with Amsterdam. Now, we went to the Van Gogh Museum. We went to the Rijksmuseum. We went to Anne Frank's house. We went to the Heineken experience. We did a lot of things. We ate at Small Talk, and this is right across from Museum Plain, which I love it. I love the Museum Plain. I think it's like 5-6 museums in there, which I love. Museum Plain. There are a lot of museums in there, but right across from Museum Plain, and I want to say almost in front of the supermarket, there's this restaurant, and it's like half restaurant and half a bar, and it's again, it's a quaint place. It's so cozy. The people working in there are fantastic waiter and waitresses. The name of that restaurant is Small Talk. And please, if you're going to Amsterdam Center City, take a minute, have lunch or have dinner in there. I loved it. I can't talk about breakfast. We never had breakfast in any other place but the hotel. But for lunch or dinner, Small Talk is awesome. If you're going to the Rijksmuseum, make sure, and you go early in the morning, make sure you're not tired, because you want to soak that in. It's ginormous. is, oh my God, it's so big. So please make sure that you have time to spare at the museum. Also, if you can do it with a tour where they point places and things so you don't feel lost, is also an alternative. And like you can do that like in the morning and then have lunch at the Rijksmuseum, which was very good too. It's like a small cafeteria, and again, it's very good, and you're supporting only the museum. And then after that, you can go and roam around the museum by yourself. We did it all by ourselves, and at some point we did feel kind of lost in the place, because you come in one room and you think, oh well, this is it, this is this room, and that room has like 10 more rooms within that room. So yes, at one point we did felt kind of lost, and we had the earpiece where they're telling you about the museum or whatever. We had the map, we had everything, but still at some point it was like, oh my God, it was overwhelming. If there is one I wouldn't recommend, and this is my very own personal opinion, is Van Gogh Museum. He was a great artist. He developed so many techniques that we're using as of today. But again, it's a very big museum, very big. But everything is about him, and him. He was the inventor of selfies. He would draw himself to perfection. It was crazy how he learned and drew himself so many times. Like if he knew he could smile some kind of different way, he would master that smile. Oh my God, he was so smart. But to me, I think I spent a day in that museum that I could have spent somewhere else. You know, it's a small gallery within the museum. There's a small gallery where you can see his work and don't have to walk all the museum. Like I said, it's a very big museum, and you're only, most of the times, what you're looking at is the pictures of himself. So, and this is why I said, I mean, unless you love Van Gogh, you can do something else. I will go back to Amsterdam, and of course I won't ever be going back to the Van Gogh Museum. And again, it is my very, very personal opinion. I don't want to offend anybody. I don't want to belittle him, because I know he was a great artist. From Amsterdam, I don't think that I am leaving anything out. So I think this is it. No, so this is it from Amsterdam. I hope you like my story. I hope I give you tips and ideas on where to go and where to eat and how to move when in Amsterdam. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget that. Also, if you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel. That helps me greatly, and I love it, and I love you forever if you do. And we'll see you in the next video. Toodles!